I'm going to be playing ISO only for the next week straight, just to find out who the best duelist in Valorant actually is. I've already tried Reyna and ended up not having the best results. So after I asked on my community post, you guys wanted ISO. And so my goal for the next week is to reach my peak rank of Immortal 2. And if I don't hit it, I'll give away the new bundle. Also, I haven't played Valorant for nearly 2 months, so this is actually going to be pretty hard. And when I got into my first game, I already had an INSTALOCKED Reyna, which I can't really complain about because I'm also INSTALOCKING ISO. Also guys, please subscribe. I'm trying to get 100k subs by the end of the year, which I know sounds very impossible, but I'm giving away $100 worth of Valorant points when I hit it. I was on Pearl, and in the first round we were already in a 3v5, so we're probably going to start off losing. I tried to push a smoke to make a play, but it didn't really work, and we lost the round. Finally, in round 3 it was our buy round, and I could only afford to get regen armor, which isn't good considering that ISO had an outlaw. And yes, I forgot to use my ISO shield. I didn't even have my thing set up. This is literally my first time ever playing ISO, so it's gonna take some time to get used to. In the round after, I was in a 2v1 with my Clove, who ended up dying, so it's all up to me. The game went all the way to 3-3, and not much was really happening. So I tried to lurk up B and just got destroyed. What is that peak, bro? I now had my ult though, which means it's obviously going to be a free and easy kill. I got Reyna. Once again, another round was pretty much lost, and I was now in a 2v4. So all I could do was just try and kill them all. And after getting these first 2, I still need to pick up the spike, so I had to keep on fighting. I panicked way too much because I was low, and I should have just taken my time and killed the Clove. Oh well, it's only 1 round. However, sometimes instead of losing the round because of panicking, you can also have bad ping, which makes it a lot harder, which is where exit lag comes in. Exit lag is the best way to improve your gaming experience by lowering your latency and increasing connection stability. By using an AI route optimizer, exit lag can find the best connections for data packets in real time for over 2,000 game servers. And if you think they might not have in your country, they have servers across 5 continents with 18 million weekly optimizations to give you a better game experience regardless of where you're from. So if any of you guys have been experiencing any server related issues in pretty much any game that you play, exit lag is the thing for you to ensure a smoother and lag-free gameplay. They also just released a new feature for you to play better as a duo or even a squad of 5. By getting this, not only is it cheaper for you individually, you can also get your teammates to play better as well. So to actually use exit lag and stop having connection issues, all you need to do is go to connections and then just click optimize game. Then look for the game you want to play, and then once you click it, find the region that you're in, or just use automatic choice like I do and apply the routes, and you should get connected. Now you can enjoy smoother and lag-free gameplay. But if you want to try it out first for a few days, you can use my code in the description or scan the barcode on screen now to get a 3-day free trial. Also, if you get the annual subscription and use the code Alexander, you'll get 50% off while also getting 3 30-day access codes to give to your friends. I got another kill in the next round from baiting my Clove, and then in round 11 I once again baited my Clove. I swear this wasn't even on purpose, but I just didn't know they were there both times. Finally though, in the round after, I got my ult again, and this time I was able to win it. Their Killjoy ulted straight after to slow us down from getting onto site, but it didn't really make much of a difference. I'm back. I'm so back. After that, I went a few rounds in a row without doing anything impactful. I got traded after killing the Killjoy, and then in back-to-back rounds, I got killed by Reyna. My entire goal after this was just to kill their Reyna, and that's exactly what I did. Also, I think my break from Valorant was affecting my crosshair placement quite a lot, because sometimes it just was not good at all. Like, I didn't hit any of these shots. Finally though, with the game being pretty much match point to us, and it being a 4v3, it should end up being a fairly easy win, especially after I killed the Reyna from mid. Except after that, it went to a 2v2, which we lost. It's fine though, because we did win the game in the last round after my Taeho ran it down. And for my first game back in nearly 2 months, I'm actually pretty happy with it, and hopefully I can get better from here. I mean, it wasn't that bad. Although I did go and queue 5 death matches just to get a bit more comfortable playing Valorant again. After that, I went into another game, this time on Icebox. Unfortunately, there were now 4 duelists on my team. Yeah, this 100% is going to go well. I started off pretty well as we pushed A, and I headshot the Jet pretty much instantly. Reyna got the kill, and then I just died without any more impact. but still, we won the round. I got a Bulldog in the round after, and after pushing A again, I almost died to Reyna. Oh my god, how am I not dead? It's now 2-0 and we need to save. So I got a Sheriff. For the third time in a row, we went A and this time I killed KO. And after picking up his Vandal, we rotated back to B. I managed to get a kill on the way over there, but unfortunately, the rest of the round did not end up going well.
Last player standing.
Oh. Once again in round 4 we went A and I killed the Jet. And in round 5, you'll never guess what, but we went A again. And after pushing back site, I killed Reyna with a Sheriff. Nothing else really happened until the second half in round 15 where we're saving and I basically forced an Outlaw. And honestly, it worked out pretty well. Until we had to rotate to B where their Viper had already ulted. So it's basically already a lost round.
Enemy spotted B. Last player standing.
And with the game at 8-7, it was getting pretty close. So I needed to lock in for the last few rounds if we're actually going to win this.
Over there. My ult is ready.
Spike planted.
No distraction.
One enemy remaining. One enemy remaining.
Focusing.
You are powerless.
Show me a target. No distraction.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing. Spike down A.
Let's go, plus 20. That's what we like to see. After that game and 2 wins in a row, I'm pretty confident in how I'm playing. Unfortunately, when I got into my next game, the confidence may have got to me. I went 7-15 and just played so badly that I got off for the day. That was just awful. For day 2, I'm starting off with 15 RR, which means if I go on a win streak, I only need 5 more games to hit Immortal 2. But before I can even think about doing that, I need to do some death matches. I ended up playing it for maybe a little bit too long, but I'm feeling pretty decent and I might actually get a win streak going. Unfortunately though, that won't be happening because already in my first game, I ended up losing. It wasn't that bad, but this just moves me further away from where I want to be. But I still wanted to keep on playing and this time it needed to be better. I was on Lotus and in the first round I had to rotate over to C and eventually killed the Omen. And then on our buy round, once again I had to go all the way to C while in a 2v2. They then won back-to-back rounds, so that makes the game 2-2, and now we're stuck on a save. They ended up coming to my site, so I needed to just get one to make the round easier to win. I so easily could have got another one, but we still won the round, which is really good considering we couldn't even buy Vandals. I didn't get any more kills until a bit later, where we were retaking. And in the round after that, I was in another 2v2, which we also won. We actually didn't lose another round for the rest of the game, and I got a few more kills. I really didn't play that well, but since we won the game, I'm pretty happy. After this though, I missed out a full day because I was busy. And when I came back, I finally had someone to play with for the rest of my games. I won the first game, but I didn't really do that well. But still, I'm up to 37 RR. And after I queued in again, I'm now on split. Unfortunately, we had another game with 4 duelists. But last time this happened, I still won, so I'm hoping it won't actually be that bad. The game started off perfectly as we literally won the first round without anyone dying.
There's one out.
Onset, nice.
Except then straight after we lost the next round. I could now only afford to get a Sheriff without shield, so it will be a difficult round to win. However, it got to a 3v3 on B, so it was actually possible. My 2 teammates then died, so now it was all up to me with 52 health and just a Sheriff.
Target down.
I solo. One shot to the body.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my god. Even after I just did that clutch, I then just had a stinker. Oh my god, I'm so bad. I got another kill in the round after, but we still ended up losing the round. The streak of us losing rounds carried on because even after I got a kill on my ult, I still couldn't close out the round.
Should be both sides.
Last player standing.
Show me a target.
Towards elbow and behind the screen.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, unlucky.
Damn. And in the round
Oh my
straight
God.
after, I started on B and had to rotate to A, where we had to do a 4v4 retake.
Spike planted.
Close one shot healed in elbow. Deadlock is close on side for sure. Watch an under heaven. Offside.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
And yeah, that's another clutch which I probably should have won. But still, the first half ended with us being down 7-5, so it's not even that bad. Unfortunately though, I didn't really do much on attack and only got a few more kills.
One enemy remaining.
No!
One enemy remaining.
My ult is ready. No distraction. I got Iso.
One enemy remaining.
There's 3 guys swinging after.
So we did lose this game, and that means I'm further away from Immortal 2 again. But me and my duo actually played really well, so this next game I think we might be able to actually win. It started off with my Jet dying to this Phoenix who had a judge, but I traded them and pushed through the door to get another kill. And after getting these first few kills, I was feeling really good. So I just need to keep on doing this to finally get another win.
Stop the fire.
Oh my god, what is he doing mid? After this round, we're losing 3-1, so we really needed to get another round back. And after I killed the Phoenix, who was shotgunning again, and then also killed the Jet, I used my ult to close out the round.
No distraction.
For the rest of the game, I was actually hitting a lot of my shots, and I'm actually pretty confident that we can win this game.
Nice.
What the fuck? No!
Going back again, going back. 2 mid, go.
Market close.
Enemy remaining.
Offside.
One enemy remaining.
Let's mock it.
Spike down. B.
Left, 80.
No! We actually lost, and now I'm down to 0 RR. I'm playing well, but I'm just not winning any of my games. But I'm thinking it's because I'm not actually winning any of my entry fights. Like, in my last game, I literally got 1 first blood. So if I actually want to win, I need to be more aggressive. Unfortunately, even though I did exactly what I said I was going to do, I still lost. And I dropped back down to Ascendant 3, which is really annoying. Despite this though, I was playing well, and it was only a matter of time until I would start winning some more games. So I queued in again, hoping to get back to Immortal pretty quickly. In the first round I was left in a 2v1 with my breach, which we ended up winning. And then in round 2 I pushed mid. I got 2, but it was a bit messy on the neon. I dropped back a bit and then killed the Cypher who tried to swing me, and then did the same to Gecko. I'm now on a 4k and I really wanted to get my ace. The other team could now buy guns, which is obviously going to be a lot harder for us to win. But after I killed the neon, it ended up being pretty easy. In round 5, I finally got my ult for the first time and used it to get Cypher. I then tried pushing into market, but it didn't really result in anything. What is that? Oh my god, why is there another one? We finally lost our first round of the game. That didn't really affect us much, as then we pushed up on A and just won the round easily. I'm still swinging this. He's in spawn. Honestly, at this point, I'm not sure what was even going on, because in the next round, I was sat on site, and whatever this was happened.
Spike down.
Well, how am I alive? We pushed through mid in the next round, and once again, I just kept on killing them.
Tiles.
One enemy remaining.
It was 9-3 at half time, and I was going 17-8, so this game is pretty much already a win. We ended up pushing B on the first round of the second half, and I don't even know what was going on. What the fuck? Okay, backside still. What? We won the round, which means I got a Guardian, and it should be an easy round win. Except, then literally everyone on my team died.
Spike down A. Last player standing.
No chance.
One enemy remaining.
Got the spike.
Yo. What is he doing? It wasn't nice, but it was still technically a 1v4. And then in the final round, I got another 2 kills, and that's the first win in a while. And also bringing me back into Immortal. And back to Immortal. I actually played really well, and I'm pretty excited about the next few games. As soon as day 5 started, I knew I needed to keep on winning because I'm still pretty far away from Immortal 2. I won my first game on Haven, and even though I didn't play that good, I still won. Also, I got another 16 RR, so I'm slowly getting closer. I went into another game, and I was on Ascent. It didn't start off that well, as I was left in the 2v1, where even though I killed Sova, I still couldn't win the round. And after that, it went all the way to us losing 5-0, and I'm going 1-5, so it's not looking great. I got another kill in round 6, and even though I got traded straight after, we actually won the round. So now hopefully we can use this momentum to keep on winning.
Coming A, 2 mid.
One enemy remaining.
No distraction.
Let's fight together. Let's shift
One enemy
together.
remaining.
Going all of at
Last
least.
player standing. One enemy remaining.
Win me.
Drone heaven.
He's with me.
Last player standing.
I stopped the raid.
He's on the smoke well.
One enemy remaining.
That's what coming.
Let's go! Plus 17. That's now 3 wins in a row, and I'm nearly halfway to Immortal 2. Also, because I'm on a win streak, I carried on playing. Unfortunately though, in this game we were down 10-2 at half time, and it really was not looking like it was going to be a win. Other than the fact that my duo went from 6-11 in the entire first half, to finish the game 29-14. I got very comfortably carried in this game, but oh well. And now that I've won 4 games in a row, I queued into another one which ended up being on Ascent. I didn't carry, but I also didn't play that bad. And since I've won another game, I'm actually getting pretty close to ranking up. The only issue is that I haven't actually played that well in the last few games, so I waited until the next day to play it anymore. When I woke up, I was ready to gain that last bit of RR that I needed. Unfortunately though, since I'm at 73, I still need to win 2 more games, which will end up being pretty difficult. However, since I really needed to win this, I ended up trying pretty hard. We started defending, and in the first round I had to rotate to B where they were already out. I managed to get 1, but it still wasn't enough to win the round.
On side.
Player standing.
We obviously lost round 2 as well, where we couldn't buy guns, and then in round 3, things finally were looking a little bit better.
Neutralize. Focusing.
They're out.
I maybe should have got another one, but we still won the round. I could now only get a sheriff, but still managed to get a kill in mid. And since it's now a 5v1, it should be a guaranteed round win.
Fuck, I'm so bad.
Even though my team nearly threw, we still won the round. I didn't really do anything until round 9, where my clove was stuck on site, and I tried to help, but it didn't really work. And then in round 11, it was a 3v3, and I got a kill. Then after the other team rotated to A and planted the spike, we had to retake.
One enemy remaining.
Never.
Oh my god, I ran out of mousepad space. The second half started great as I killed the Cypher and we won the round. However, we lost the round after, which is really bad since we now needed to save. We tried going B and then Neon almost won the round for them, but now we're stuck in a 2v2 with a spike down.
Last player standing.
Bro, no, 40 jet, 140, 1 HP, 1. Nice.
And after this, I started getting a few more kills to close out the game.
He just knows.
Who else?
Shot.
My ult.
10 seconds left.
He's shitting on you.
One enemy remaining.
You get ult him. Oh, never mind. Oh, try.
Distraction.
One LCT,
One enemy remaining.
Down and plan.
Down A. One enemy remaining.
Peeking the behind this. Side should be here.
One enemy remaining.
Did you guys?
Oh, let's go. Oh my god, we're 1 away. I queued in again to another game, which was on Split. Honestly though, it was one of the most underwhelming rank up games of all time. I really didn't have much impact on the game at all, and I wasn't needed for any of it. And even in the last round, I did this in my ISO ult.
To win.
Just go.
Brother, ew. What's that?
But we still won the game anyway. Wait. Let's go! Immortal 2. Bro, I played awful, but I don't even care. Bro, look at the win streak. Oh my god. Yes.